to become interdependent, build a bridge, lift one another up, open up some doors because you want the best for and from one another. I think this is episode 220. I think. I know they're not for everybody. However, I want to thank you for gifting me with some of your time, all three platforms that I'm using right now simultaneously. For healthy minded husbands and wives who jumped all in. Y'all, I'm feeling, oh my gosh. There was a story I posted that right now someone that I follow is doing a live about, and it has, I promise you, I shouldn't be watching TV right now. I really shouldn't. There's a reason why I do this, and I know everybody doesn't like the fact that I'm doing it. It's not for everyone. I do comprehend that. I understand it. All of that. It's an assignment, not about perfection. And I know just because I'm not in legal covenant yet, some of you have an issue, and y'all can take that up with the Lord. Seriously. There is so much evil going on. So much evil going on. I don't even know the man's name, but he's in the news right now. I don't remember his name. I see his face though. A husband, not a healthy one, a husband nevertheless, in the state of Georgia, unfaithful, and I'm not blaming the mother, the woman, the mistress. I'm not. I'm not even pointing fingers at her, whether she knew or not. Oftentimes, married folk pretend like they not married, be in a whole nother place, living as if they're single, and somebody that is single gets caught up. This man from Georgia, with what they're calling his mistress because he's married in the military, decides to drive up next to his mistress who was 33 weeks pregnant with their unborn child. And he unloads on the car, in the car. And she was hit multiple times and crashed. Not only taking her life, he took their unborn son's life. Now, in the military, if you don't know, the military don't play about that being unfaithful. They don't play at all. It should be a standard across the board. It really should. Especially when the one that's married is being deceitful. And I can say that from personal experience. This was a young woman, 33 years old, 33 years young, with 5 children. The colder, no, it ain't, because the cold part is that she's no longer here, and neither is that baby that had nothing, didn't ask to be here, didn't ask to be put in that situation. The two of them went to high school together, so they knew one another. Now, whether or not she knew he was married, or he told her that he wasn't married, or he's divorced, the children are impacted. This woman had 5 children, has 5 children. He has 2 with his wife. And on top of that, he crossed state lines running away. Now, I think the state he ran to is the state that he's stationed in. So it's very possible that she didn't even know he was married. It's quite possible. So when I do these segments giving praises to healthy husbands and wives that want the best for and from one another, I'm constantly reminded with these kind of stories as to why the work is undone. All the toxicity. And yes, she's my complexion. Which means there are over 1,100 women and children of my reflection who have been taken away from this world this year, 2021 already. was 1100 a few days ago, which means it's more than that now. We have so many people, and they go viral because they're so toxic. They're so broken and traumatized, and they won't go get help for it. And they take this out on other people. You didn't give life, you have no right to take. Gosh, man. It's a bother. I'm bothered. I'm bothered, y'all. So it's bugging me. So I'm going to stay on the wives, even though I am typing out the husband part. I have to figure out when I'm going to just focus on the wives now, because it's beyond horrendous. It's beyond horrendous. And there's too much negativity towards women that look like me, especially. And they're going viral with what they're pushing. And there's too many that aren't holding them accountable for their own mess. It's like, if you were hurt in elementary, junior high, or high school, go deal with that. Okay? What I look like taking out, as I say, don't let your ex mess up your next. What I look like taking out my hurts on somebody that had nothing to do with it. Now, if I'm not aware of it, that's different. He'd be secure enough to say, hey, wait a minute. Hold up, we need to talk. Where is this coming from? But my gosh. And to turn to this one, the prayer for the wife that comes from this husband. It says, protect her heart and mind. Romans 12:2 is where that comes from. Woo! Dear Lord, thank you for my wife and the way that she loves me. I'm so grateful for the life we share. God, I pray protection over my wife's heart and mind. I know you created her. And you created her with a variety of emotions. Still, I pray she does not let those emotions lead her. I also pray that she would not let any insecurity she may have affect her today, which means that this husband isn't even going to put insecurities on her. Okay? Eradicate insecurities from my wife's heart and mind. I pray against the temptation to dwell on anything negative that's in our lives, that's in her life. May every step she takes be taken in faith. May it be taken in courage. May it be taken with confidence. I pray every ounce of her being is strengthened. Protect my wife from believing the lies of the enemy. Lust takes, love gives. Whew. Protect her from even assuming the worst about me. Okay? Be her defender. Help her not conform to the patterns of this world, whether she is exposed to something deceiving online, on television, from her friends, family. Help her stay strong in her faith. Without wavering, renew her mind. Replace any negative thoughts with your word of truth. In all she does, may it be done in the glory and honor of our marriage. This I pray for my wife. That's for my husband. What is today? 284, I think. It says, love brings unity. Woo, Holy Creator, protect them by your name that you have given me, so that they may be one as we are one. John 17:11. One of the most impressive, it says, things, attributes about the Bible is the way it is linked together from the beginning. Though written more than approximately 1,600 years ago, composed by more than 40 writers, God sovereignly authored it with one united voice. Unity, togetherness, oneness, these are unshakable hallmarks of our creator. There's power in unity. I'm going to have to go back and see what that says. From the very beginning of time, we see the Lord's unity at work through the Trinity. They serve each other, love each other, honor each other. Though distinct, they are one, indivisible. With your healthy spouse, you are one. You're still individuals, yet you are working together. You're rowing the boat together. Okay? Since this relationship is so special, something that we've chosen to experience an aspect of specialness. It's unique. It's distinct. Spiritually, it's summed up in one flesh, as in Genesis 2:24. When our source joins it together, we let no one come in and tear it apart. When we say vows, forsaking all others, we don't step out on that. Our integrity won't allow us to do that. Of course, we're going to see somebody else that's more handsome, more beautiful. Okay, we have eyes. That doesn't mean that we lust and go after this person. We're joined in legal covenant. Shouldn't even act like or play if you don't want to be. That's the benefit of being single. Okay? You don't abuse anybody, you cause no harm. But you ain't breaking vows. Now, the one that you may break to the Creator, you're going to have to deal with that. It's easy to divide two. When you're one, walking together, touching and agreeing, you ain't going to let nobody come in between that. You wouldn't want to, because you don't want to plant that kind of seed for somebody else that you love to reap, because somebody's going to reap it. Come on now. The prayer says, God, keep us knitted together in love and purpose. Draw us closer in our marriage with each passing year. Guard our hearts with your glory and your use, which means we're reflecting our Creator's goodness. We should want to. I appreciate that you gifted me with some of your time on what is still a magnanimous Monday. We have to get to the place where we realize the enemy comes to kill, to steal, to destroy. Doesn't matter who gets used in order to do that. Love, our Creator, comes that we may have life and have it more abundantly. Come on. Y'all, we got to do better with each other. I thank the Lord I didn't get with somebody so demonic that they felt like if we couldn't be together, I couldn't be with anybody. And I thank God that I didn't think that way either. Okay. It ain't funny, but go on about your life and enjoy it. Hello. Learn from the experience. It was a lesson. All right? Man. It is just sad. It's beyond sad. A wife and 7 children have lost. Man. Okay, I'm going to go. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, make it lovely. Walk in love, talk in love, look in love, speak in love, do everything in love, lead with love and in love, follow in love and with love. Hey, Ellington. Thanks for speaking. I intend to keep sharing as much as I can, as often as I can. And thank you for the compliment. Until the next time, y'all, the Lord says the same. Be love. It's not that difficult. It ain't difficult at all. When you love self, you ain't going to want to hurt nobody else. And when you do, you're going to say, I'm sorry, and mean it, and not continue a cycle of negativity. You won't do it. You won't. You'll be a reflection of our Creator when you love. I'm going to go. Later. Okay. That's the difficulty with having all of these.